Welcome back to Salford City Radio, and I've got with me now Ink Brew Productions. And would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hello, I'm Daniel Wallace, or Phylactic.
Hi, I'm Stephen M Hornby.
Tell us a little bit then about Ink Brew Productions first.
So Ink Brew Productions has just been formed, and this is our first production by Diana.
Right. Excellent. So a brand new production company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was previously with Page-like Productions.
Right, yeah.
With wonderful Rick Brady, but Rick's decided to settle in France.
Right,
We are kind of, which is wonderful for him, but not so great for me.
You're not doing a Skype production then?
Well, we did for a bit, but I think after a little bit, you kind of need to, be grounded here.
Yeah.
So I'm very pleased to be with Ink Brew doing Diana.
Right, so tell us about Diana without giving too much away.
Yeah,
you go.
That's quite difficult, isn't it? There's 3 versions of Diana in the play, so I play one of them. I'm kind of a drag version of Princess Diana, which is slightly kind of gets a bit surreal, doesn't it? So you kind of meet 3 different kind of characters that are wanting to kind of claim the crown and claim the title of Diana. So the first one you meet. Actually, it's quite interesting. The first Diana that you meet, quite a lot of the information is kind of based on conspiracy theories or kind of stuff that's not entirely true.
Right.
Whereas the last Diana that seems the most absurd Diana that you kind of meet, like it's actually just played by a male actor.
Right.
His stuff is more kind of correct, isn't it?
Yeah, more based on fact.
Based on fact.
Yeah.
That was the word I was looking for, fact. Sorry, brain freeze.
So the basic premise of the play is that it's next year, so it's August 2017.
Yeah.
And an aristocratic woman in her 50s steps out of the shadows and says, "I'm Princess Diana, I faked my own death.
All right.
This is how and why."
Right.
But then it gets a little bit strange because I come in and I'm a drag queen and I also claim that I'm Diana and continue the story.
Yeah.
And then last of all, there's a young man who's about 20. The significance of that will not escape you.
Right.
And he's in his hospital and he's talking to the audience as if they're other members of the therapy group. And he's talking about a history of anger, but what he's actually talking about is Diana's history of anger and violence and how she turned it inwards or outwards.
Okay.
So then you get 3 counterclaims that you kind of need to make sense of.
Right. Okay, listen, we're just going to play a tune and then we'll come back and talk to you some more. Welcome back to Salford City Radio and Ink Brew Productions, and we're talking about Diana, which is on as part of Greater Manchester Fringe. So where did the actual idea come from?
Well, I was aware that the 20th anniversary was coming up, and it's always good to hook things around an anniversary if you can when you're writing. But I tell you what, I was re-watching, do you remember the film The Queen? With Helen Mirren playing the Queen?
Yeah, I do.
I was re-watching that as part of the research when I thought I'd already had the idea for the play. And there's one shot in that where they show you actual footage of Diana's funeral.
Yeah.
And suddenly, in the middle of it all, there's one short, brief clip of a young Diana, very red-faced, crying, just pulling back from the camera, as if she's attending her own funeral.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that planted a seed in my mind in 2006 when I saw the film, that 10 years later has then come to fruition with this play, really, to just push that idea out into its logical conclusion.
Yeah.
That there was sort of an alternative 20 years when she'd been around and was then able to tell us the story of what she'd been doing during that time and why she went away in the first place.
Yeah. So have you actually perform this at all anywhere else, or is the Fringe?
No, this is we're just rehearsing it now for the Fringe.
Yeah.
It's a piece of new writing that Stephen's just you've been kind of working on it while we've been rehearsing. It's been a work in progress. So,
so the Fringe is its first outing.
And as soon as I brought the 3 Dianas together, I think that just brought out a whole other set of things, didn't it?
Yeah, it kind of changed things, and it was nice to kind of get us all together and have a relationship and kind of see where that kind of took the piece. Yeah.
Now we've got a slight interruption. That sounds awful. Do you remember me saying we were expecting an important phone call from Australia? I think it's coming through.
Oh, then you need to answer that phone.
Please do.
And then we'll come back.
Let's welcome our Antipodean colleagues.
So welcome back to Salford City Radio, and thanks very much there for, to Monty Cotton for ringing from Australia and telling us about A Boy Named Cash, which sounds like it's going to be really entertaining with humour, music and Johnny Cash tribute. And now I'm back again now, and I'm really sorry, lads.
Right.
With Ink Brew Productions. But we're talking about Diana, and this sounds very interesting, and lots of different facets to this. So, and when are you on then?
So we open on the 29th of June. So one of the earliest things on, because the Fringe is officially July, but we're just sneaking in cheekily.
How did you do that then?
I'm very persuasive. And we run until the 6th of July.
Right.
And that's at Bandit, Mugger and Thief.
And that used to be?
It used to be.
Tourist bar.
Yeah.
And that's number 1 Canal Street in Manchester. So it's right at the top of Canal Street by Piccadilly Station. It's just a minute's walk from there, so it's really easy to find.
It's a good space, that, isn't it?
It's lovely, and they've given it a little zhuzh up, haven't they?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really swanky.
Nice comfy seats.
What, downstairs?
You get proper conference seats. It's all very comfortable and easy now.
It's got some fabulous cocktails as well.
Great drinks.
And it's because it's quite comfy upstairs. It was quite comfy upstairs already.
Yeah. Well, it's even more comfy now.
Excellent stuff.
And we're on at 7:30 each evening. We're not on the Friday and Saturday that week because it's a busy bar, so it tends to be a little bit noisy on the Friday and Saturday night for us. So we do the Wednesday and Thursday, 29th and 30th of June, and then we're up again on Sunday, the 3rd of July, and run through until the 6th of July. Okay. And tickets are available through the Greater Manchester.co.uk Fringe website.
How much are they?
Oh, they're a bargain. I think they're £10 full price and just £8 for a concession. That's ridiculous.
£8, yes. Yeah. Bargain. Come.
Definitely.
Brilliant.
It sounds really good. And that's great that you're virtually kicking off the Fringe then, aren't you? That's
we are. I think we are the opening production.
Yeah. Well, that can't be bad, can it? No,
it's lovely, and they've been so helpful and they're really, really supportive. It's great working with them.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm sure you'll do it again every year after this. Yeah. I'm sure.
Yes, we will. Positivity, Steve.
Okay. So, have we got any? I'm sorry, it's been a bit broken, your interview with sort of interruptions and stuff. So, have we covered everything before
I think we have? Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to mention the other two Dianas, Emily Heyworth and Ciaran Wilson. Emily's just won an award for a performance in Liverpool, and she used to be a GP.
All right.
And Ciaran's just finished at Alra, which is the drama studio in Wigan, drama school in Wigan.
Very good. Okay, well, best of luck with everything, and let's play a tune that we selected earlier, and that is...
Oh, it's Candle in the Wind by Elton John.
Let's play
all
that
those
then.
Memories.
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh, thanks very much for coming in.